Oh, we are streaming. Beautiful. The music you're hearing is my own. Um, I just thought, you know what? I really like going mining. I want to see if I can find another Extreme Hills mine and find more emeralds and just have some fun. So far, so good. I'm actually stuck with full pockets at this point and wondering what to do about it. Yeah. Okay, so... and I'm lost, so it's a really bad time. You know, it's always when you're lost that you run into these places. That you get the most stuff, you know? So as you can see, I'm not taking everything I can find. There just isn't any point. But 7 emeralds. I didn't bring any. I managed to acquire 2 stacks back home by trading with villagers, though. I sold them iron and coal. Oh, look at all that iron, my lord. Oh, and this guy, you bet. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to bomb home. Oh, well, you know, I don't have, my 23 is not a full stack. I can get more iron ore, see? How much have I got? 29 now, see, that's fine. But I should probably try to make it back. Oh, look! I made it back to the ravine. Well, that was easy. Hey, there you go. This is the ravine. Okay. Let's just pile up with these things. Yeah, why not? What else are they for? If not to get back up out of a ravine. Oh my goodness. And it's raining at nighttime. Blech. No worries, we will be back. I will return. Can't take cattle? Let me see now. I need to go in the correct direction. This was a ravine I had marked off after noticing the abandoned mine at a time when I was not free to come down here. Look at that. There's actually an easy entrance there. At a time when I wasn't free to come here, I had marked it off and then lost it again. Because I do that all the time. But there's a portal on the island over here. I mean, this place is riddled with abandoned mines. It's the thing, see? That's the third one that I found in this general region, this general area. So, that's pretty sweet. I've got armor, but I didn't get a saddle, so we're not going to be going after any horses. Oh, what's that? Huh. Yeah, so that's the railway home, but I'm going to use the nether portal. Because I built a nether portal down here and linked it up in the nether. And it's faster. It's also drier. Ugh. I could hit the bed and get rid of that rain. You know. When you play in a mode, well, you know, I could actually just bung these things in here. Like so. That was a dumb plan. That was a really that was really not a great idea. It would make more sense to just take them home than go back out and do some more work. Is it too late to change? What? I'm not thinking straight. Not thinking properly at all here. Let's just collect this back up. Well, I suppose it might heal my... Well, we can put the gold in. Doesn't really make sense to do much of this kind of thing. There. Okay. Good enough. Let's get on home, and I'm just gonna lay that stuff in the ovens and worry about it later. You know. Just gonna unload and come back out, because I want to do some more of this incredible, awesome, amazing mining tonight. So, grab the cart. Whee! Whee! My voice is worse than usual this morning, or this evening, because today it was cold enough to break my voice. Asthma act kicks in when it gets this cold. That's me some nice tea, though. There just isn't anyone but me watching, huh? Alrighty. I like bouncing across on the soul sand like this. Boing, biddy boing, diddy boing, diddy boing, diddy bloop. Ah! It's dumb, I know. Dumb things are fun, you know. Dumb, funny, same thing. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. We'll throw these here, and we can grab those. And we'll throw these here. Right. Get rid of the gold, we get rid of the diamonds and the emeralds. My goodness. Yeah, come over here and see my trading box. Look at that. A block of 16 blocks of emeralds so far. I mean, what? Wow. Pretty cool. What else do I got to put away? Got more bones. Yay for bones. And we've got more zombie flesh to sell to the and more spider webs to sell to the villagers. And there's oh, I'm all out of room for track. I am full. Wait, there's room for these. Any others like that? Let's see. Let's try. Yeah? Okay. There goes all the track. Am I having fun yet? Okay. We take the livery and the horse stuff and put it in here. I guess everything else is a downstairs something. Enchanted books, yeah, they go over here. Nope, not that one. What the? Oh, okay. Oh, I must have bought these off a villager just to make him happy. Feather falling and respiration. Oh man, that's one of those books you're like, I don't know which one to take. These boots don't belong here though. They belong like, oh, you know, up in the armor chest here. Huh, this guy still doesn't have boots. I think that's where the intruder got the boots that he wore when he stole my boots and armor. I think he stole it from the armor stand. He must not have been in here very long. Let me tell you, if you're going to break into someone's world, you really ought to just kind of avoid them until you're done whatever it is you're there to do. And if you're there to say hi to them and get to know them, don't take their stuff first. Let them, you know, graciously invite you. It's a gift to let people be gracious. And it's a theft if you don't. So it's a real no-brainer there. You know? Let a guy invite you to take his stuff. Odds are pretty good he will. I know I would have. Probably would have given him exactly the stuff he took, and he'd be building in my world now. But I don't think he came here for that. I think he came to grief. Okay. Let's just leave that and go back to the mines, because there's so much more to find. There we go. I told the nurses at the hospital about this song that's playing in the background. It's called Chemo, I believe. Hang on. Yeah, it's part of a Minecraft video, but it's called Chemo, because I recorded the IV pump that ran. I mean, when you go in for treatments in the hospital like that, you spend a bunch of hours listening to this machine whir and click and hum and buzz, and it's very weird. It's like a music that isn't a music. There's an almost rhythm to it, but not quite, and an almost melody to it. It goes up and down, but not quite. And it's just a surreal experience. So for me to record it with my digital recorder and make music on it was a way of encapsulating that memory that wasn't traumatizing. Chemo has a strong potential to traumatize. A lot of people are traumatized by their experience with chemotherapy. And, you know, that's a consequence of the nature of being poisoned continuously day after day. I know for me, they had to actually put the chemo off for 2 weeks. I got so sick from it. And I didn't mind getting sick from it, because I really felt in my mind that, you know, in my mind, I was thinking about what this was doing to the cancer. You know, an example in healing of the principle is if you have the flu, your body goes into fever mode. And the reason it goes into fever is to raise the temperature to a point where your body can still handle it, but the fever virus or the flu virus can't, and thus kill the virus. Now, it's a very delicate balance. If you overdo it, you're going to kill yourself. But that is what the body does. And that's what chemo does. It toxifies your body until it gets to a point where the cancer just cannot live. That's the principle. And so when I was getting sick, I just accepted that as a consequence of the nature of the treatment. My body was being poisoned in order to get rid of some cells that were essentially criminals, I guess. Not cooperating for the social good. Free-spirited thinkers? I don't know. Anarchist body cells that were endangering the rest of the body with their anarchic behavior. And it worked. I mean, you know, as far as I know, it's done. It's behind me. I know for a lot of people, cancer comes back. And I guess, you know, it's possible with me. That's why they monitor me. But personally, I would consider that a new incidence of a new cancer, not the old one coming back. Phew. And so much bread. You know, I'm in the mood for some bread. Let's have some, shall we? La la la. You can eat bread in this game. What a larf and a harf. Okay, nothing. What's going on here? Yeah, I've been here before. Let's see. I was off in this direction, heading out into the wilds of the darkest places I could find. Oh, I remember getting stumped here. Well, I was not very creative about it. There we go. Ah, yes. And we stall again because this game is a little wicked. A little wicked around the edges. There we go. That is a recording of me laughing maniacally. I can't do it right now. Everything's got to be just right to make that music, that noise. I haven't been making any music at all this winter, and I really should. I don't know. I seem to go on cycles where I do different preferred hobbies at different times. I've been working on weaving. I finished some fabric that I've been working on for much too long, and started sewing it into what I hope will be a jacket. Unfortunately, I really don't know what I'm doing, so it's anybody's guess what I'll actually get out of it. Oh darn. That's annoying. Get back up there. Because I really would like to just put this piece of water to sleep. Aha, that works. Right on. Okay. That was annoying water. That water was annoying. 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 Away we go. Oars, oars. Oh, give me some oars. Not the kind you use on a boat, you fool. I want emeralds, diamonds, rubies. Why aren't there rubies in this game? Corundum is my favorite mineral. Absolutely. Blood red rubies. Oh, I wish we had rubies. Emeralds are my second favorite. Diamonds are like, meh. They got no color, man. Kind of boring and cliche. Oh, so cliche. Everybody's gonna have a diamond. Ow. And I mean, you know, when you buy diamonds, you are getting ripped off from the minute you walk in the front door. Those guys like to go on and on about the investment and showing her how much she's worth to you. And diamond is forever. And oh, say it with diamonds. And oh, diamond is love. And it's like, why? I would think that a really big pot of soup would be more loving than a diamond. What's a woman supposed to do with a diamond? Cut glass to break into shops so she can buy food, steal food? Like what? You ever tried to sell one of those things back? An ex of mine had one that he had bought for a woman who did not want it. And it was so loaded with emotional implications for him that he just didn't want it anymore. But he just couldn't face going around to the pawn shops and jewelry stores to try and sell it. You know, he didn't want them giving him that look. Oh, she turned you down. What a shame. Hey, emeralds! Look at that, look at that, look at that. There's my emeralds. Yeah, he just didn't want to deal with that. So he asked me if I would sell it for him. And I couldn't get an offer better than $50. He spent $1,500, and I'm not even, you know, I'm getting like $50. And so I'm like, yeah, forget about it. You know, just forget about it. We don't want it. And what he finally did was gave it to the daughter of some friends. And I think actually that they christened him, they chose him as godfather. So I guess it was his goddaughter. And she really liked it, you know. She really appreciated this pretty little ring. So that worked out okay. But if you're buying a ring as an investment, if you're buying jewelry as investment, forget about it. I thought my jewelry had investment value. And then this summer, I cleaned it all up and wrapped it all up, packed it up, and schlepped it around town to find out nobody wanted even to look at it. Like they just didn't care. I'm like, what about the pearls? What about the gold? What about, what about this? What about that? And like, nah. I'm like, well, for crying out loud, So in the end, I'm keeping my jewelry and I'm going to find other uses for it. That it may continue its value. It's, one of the uses I may find is to give them away to people. If I run into someone I think is jewelry deficient, I can make that person's day. And that's a mighty fine way to use some jewelry. Yeah, so when you're in a mine, it's totally worth your while to clear out all these cobwebs. Another emerald. Not only will they lead you to other places, but you could sell them to the villagers and thus get XP points. And uh-oh. Oh, my stuff is getting into the... darn it. Getting into the lava. Wow, I'm going to have to do something about that before I mine that emerald, I think. Well, actually, if I stand right here and mine it, it'll just go straight into my pocket. Like that. Wow, though. Okay, that emerald, that lava is not very far away. There, we got rid of that. Now, what about this fool water? How do we get rid of that? This is... No. It's really hard to use the new swimming animation in this context, which is what I was trying to do. Can I just... Oh, beauty! Could use a little light here, eh? Oh, and another one here. All right, then. Let's get on back down to where that lava was. Here's another way, because I often run out of swords down here. Here's another way to get rid of cobwebs that are in your way. Now you can waterlog a cobweb, which makes it really hard to get your water back, so beware, beware out there. Whoops. Well, I might go down there to collect, but I think I saw something far more interesting on the other side of this wall here. This. Ooh, okay. Go double click and let's just start collecting. I don't need any more rail. I have to stop collecting rail. I can't sell it. I have no plans to build with it. Let's just grab all the torches this way. I'll get rid of the diorite. I have to get rid of it anyway. There won't be room sooner than later. And I'd like to mark this one with a torch and grab another one. I'll just grab them all. Yes, okay. The torch tells me that there's nothing good in there. As well as that I have in fact been here. Little clues and tells. Oh, isn't this interesting? We're now into traditional mine, but we are in the Extreme Hills biome. So it's certainly worth exploring in all directions that we come. Those emeralds are sneaky. They like to hide from you. Oh, alright, I'll take these out. They're in the way. Yeah, like I say, you can sell them to the villagers, but they are a deuced nuisance in terms of how long they take. And oh, for Pete's sake. Ouch. Wait. Anything here worth finding? Huh? Anything? No? Alright, let's grab this ore and get out of here. I call my music chaotic electronica, in case you're wondering. Do I think my music is good? Well, I like it. I actually choose to listen to it. So I guess I must think it's good. But, you know, objectively, it's really bad music. It breaks all the rules. I don't expect most people to like it because of that. But then I think, well, I like it so much. Surely other people must like it. I don't know. You gotta have an audience before you can find these things out, and I've been having a great deal of trouble getting an audience going. I've asked the people who love and care for me and profess to support me if they would just make an effort to make it look like they like my stuff, then the YouTube metrics might possibly start sharing my stuff with other people and conceivably find an audience for me. Unfortunately, that's too much to ask of the majority of them. I've got one very good friend who really makes an effort. Thank you, Tom. But he doesn't watch the Minecraft stuff. He doesn't like it. And these days, Minecraft is most of my channel because, let's face it, I could bang them out a lot faster than anything else. And I play Minecraft all the time. I just gotta tuck my dog in. He's naked. He gets cold. There we go. He would much rather be playing. He doesn't like that I don't play with him anymore. I kind of feel bad about it, but not a lot. Because I don't know. I'm not as into playing doggy games as doggies are. Well, anyway. I do lots of other things for the little dude. I take good care of my little buddy. Mister loves him too. Mister loves him unconditionally, in fact, which is a beautiful thing. There's not a whole lot that Mister is willing to be unconditional about. Oh look, I'm back in the ravine. Look, it's the ravine top. Now here's the thing with scaffolding. If I had used scaffolding here, I would only have to break the bottom brick. Then the whole stretch would fall down. I love that. Oh, rain. Bother the rain anyway. Let me find some emeralds. That's not gonna work. Here we are. Oh goody, that looks like something in the distance. This is how I get lost in these things, you know. I just sort of strike out at whatever strikes my eye without paying attention to direction. But I don't worry about it as much anymore. It mattered more back when I was using tools that had to be constantly remade, and you know, I had to carry all of these tool materials around, and as well as the tools and spare tools, and you know, and all of that bejesus there. All of that. Bejesus is a dumb word for there. As well as being potentially offensive to Christians. All of that nonsense that I had to carry around to go mining. And now it's like I've got these mending tools. It's just beautiful. But it's hard to get enough XP to actually mend them. Ah, the pickaxe is happy. Oh, some of the ways I get enough XP? Well, trading with villagers is a really good one. If you can max out a villager, he floods you with those little green balls till you feel like you're in some kind of weird Japanese porn movie. That'll heal your tools right quick. Nether quartz, fabulous way to acquire some XP. Absolutely fabulous. It lets off a lot. Emeralds and diamonds, of course. Fabu. And to a lesser degree, you got your coal, your lapis, and your redstone. But they don't release a lot, so you don't heal nearly as fast. And sometimes you can find yourself using... Plus, also, yeah, if you're working with the villagers... Whoa, say what? If you're working with villagers, you're not using up your tools as fast as you can make... as you can heal them. You know, when you're mining and you want to heal, you want to gather XP. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to remember to say. When you're trading with villagers, whatever tool you're holding is the tool that gets healed. Whereas when you're mining, it's pretty much whatever tool does the mining. You can stand back a little bit and potentially get your tool to, you know, and switch tools right after you hit it. I mean like this. You'd stand back here, and you go, and then you'd switch to this. And then the axe, you see, the axe was taking the XP instead of the pickaxe. But as you can see, it's not a very efficient way to do any mining. In fact, it's extremely annoying. Uh-oh. What have we here? Right, unlike water. You gotta be careful with this one. Okay. I mean, I didn't want to take any of this iron if it's just gonna fall in the lava like that. Cute. Oh, I see what's wrong. I wish you could just hack it with the pickaxe and it would go away. This is one of the few pieces I've ever used, I've ever composed with the Bliptronic. I don't know if my music's actually coming through in the background, but it's really nice to play with music on. Usually when I'm recording, I have to nix the music. Do you know, I was almost 50 before I finally figured out what ixnay meant. I know Pig Latin, so I kept going, so it means snick, snick. That doesn't make sense. Ixnay, snick. But no, it means nix. Ixnay. Nix. I had the S transposed in the wrong spot. Nix as in nix it. Stop it. Nix, nil, zip, zilch, nothing. Yeah. Ixnay, Barney, ixnay. Barney, of course, would completely miss the point. See how we're doing. 4 emeralds. No diamonds yet. 6 gold. Way too much junk. Look at all the redstone around here. If this doesn't heal my pickaxe, I don't know what will. I like how the redstone gives you the light. Oh. There's somebody just came home. Well, I think I'm going to cut it at half an hour. And so if you're ever walking around, you ever see me walking around and you think I must be in creative mode cheating. No, I do these mining trips and this is how I get all my goodies. The old-fashioned way. So, thanks for watching. Xbox, stop broadcasting. Xbox, stop broadcasting.